Hi everyone. Today we are doing the chapter The Rat Trap. Summary of the Rat Trap. You are watching Matchless Mentor and this is by your English teacher Soma ma'am. Now this is about the author Selma Lagerlöf. She was born in 1858. She died in the year 1940. She was a Swedish writer. She belonged to Sweden. Her stories have been translated into many languages. Now this story is set in the middle of the mines of Sweden, which are rich in iron ore. This story is narrated in the manner of a fairy tale. It gives us the message that the emotions of love and acceptance can reform others. Means if you come in acquaintance with a bad man, and if you accept and if you just show your positive attitudes towards that man, if you show your affection, love towards that man, you may change that bad, evil person into a good person. Some sort of those things only we will see in this story. Now see the picture. This is the picture of a rat trap where you see a rat is trapped in a trap, and see the food piece in its mouth, that is called bait. B-A-I-T, bait, a term which you will come across very often in the story. So you see how a rat has got trapped because of the bait. It got attracted towards the bait and then it got trapped. Now this story is about here you will come across four characters. They are these characters: Edla Wilmanson, her father Iron Master, and the next you see the Rattrap sailor, who will be called as peddler throughout the story, and the last picture is the crofter. You must remember the names so that you can understand the story well. Now here goes the summary. The Rat Trap is a story about a rat trap sailor, the peddler, who leads a very poor life as his earnings are very low. He has to resort to stealing and begging as his source of income. He is alone in this whole world and leads a miserable life. So he starts cooking up various kinds of thoughts. Now here you see the image of a rat trap sailor. I have put different types of images of different rat type sailors so that you can form an image in your mind. Now here goes the story. One of these thoughts is of supposing the whole world as a big rat trap. His views are that the world is like a rat trap which offers baits. You remember the picture? Baits. Attraction in the form of comforts and greed of life. This in turn traps us into the rat trap of the world and leads us to various types of sadness. Now see, this sort of some picture came into the mind of the rat trap sailor. See the rat dressed up like a man, and the bait, it's a currency, it's a note, money, and how the rat got trapped. So we also get trapped like this when we are attracted towards more happiness and more greed and more comfort of the world. Every night the peddler had to search for shelter as he has no home. One evening he was offered shelter by an old crofter. Crofter is some sort of like a farmer, a dairy owner. The next morning he stole the crofter's money which he had earned by selling his cow's milk. To safeguard himself, the peddler chose the path through the forest, which was very lonely, but soon found himself in the forest as he was lost in the dense forest. Later on, he finds a way to a forge. Now, what is forge? It's a pure iron factory, and takes shelter over there. Now, something unusual happens in this forge. What is that? Now see this picture. Here you see the Rattrap sailor, how he is just loitering, he is wandering about in the streets, and how the dog is barking. This is just a general picture I have depicted just to enrich your imagination, enrich your illustration about the man. And see, here I have put a picture. The peddler is running away with the crofter's money, that is 30 kroner. Now this is the forest where he got lost. The iron master, as an old friend, the iron master mistakes him, this peddler, as an old friend, Captain Vaughn's tell, and invites him to his house. The poor peddler rejects the offer due to the fear of being caught, as he had already stolen the crofter's 30 kroner. Then he is invited by the ironmaster's daughter Edla. Somehow he accepts the invitation. The next morning, after he shaves and cleans himself, the ironmaster, Edla's father, realizes his mistaken identity. He understood that this is not his old friend and somebody else, a stranger. He is somehow stopped by Edla for Christmas. Now, after recognizing the stranger, the father, that is the iron master, wanted to just throw him out of the house. But Edla, she stopped her father for Christmas Eve, for this Christmas Eve, even after being caught that he was a peddler and not Captain Stale. Now see, here I have put some cartoon pictures just to depict what was happening that day in the Iron Master's house. The first character you see, Edler, she tells he walks alone the whole year, always afraid of being arrested. He is not welcome anywhere. I would like him to enjoy a day, just one day, the whole year. See the compassionate tune, the sympathy for the stranger. How compassionate, how sympathetic, how kind, generous she is. We ought not chase away a human being. We asked him to come. We promised Christmas cheer. So we promised that man Christmas happiness. Then how can we throw him out of the house? Now the father warns, I only hope you won't have to regret this. The next day, after Christmas, when the Iron Master and Edla visit the church, they come to know that the man is a thief who had stolen money from the old crofter. The Iron Master and his daughter repent for sheltering a thief and wonder at what all things he would have stolen by that time. Here comes a twist. Instead of stealing, the peddler gifts Edla a rat trap. She finds a letter of thanks and the stolen money inside the rat trap. So the peddler gifted a rat trap. He left the house and behind he had left a rat trap. Inside the trap was a letter of thanks and the stolen money of the crofter. The peddler thanks Edla for her kindness and requests her to return the stolen money to the crofter. Now this story gives us the message that the goodness is a human being can be awakened at any time with your own good deeds. So you can change a bad man into a good man with your goodness, with your kindness and generousness. Okay, students, thanks for watching and do subscribe, like, share the channel with your friends and teachers and your families, friends. And don't forget to give your feedback. That will motivate me, inspire me to make my videos better. That's all for today. Meet you again in my next video in the audiobook of this lesson. Till then, bye.